going on, realist? It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man, to the real where we always keep it real. Don't mind my face. I'm a little sleepy. Don't even disregard that shit.
Well,
Manga review.
Yeah.
Code name.
Yes. If y'all new here, we actually did reactions to Codename Chapter 1 and 2. Today we on Chapter 3 and 4. Mm-hmm. Links will also be in the description. This is someone that's a Patreon of ours who actually make their own manga who wanted us to review it, so that's pretty cool. This is about Clara. This is about the organization where, like, in this world, you get a name at a certain age, and like whatever the name defines you to be is like basically your role in life. So like if they say you're a housewife, you're a housewife. You're a drunk, you're a drunk. You know, like you're a criminal, you're a criminal.
You don't get a fucking choice.
Right, you don't get a choice. So this girl Clara is like rebelling against the organization, and she basically out here in the world trying to figure out, I guess, like how to do this, you know. So Chapter 3 is I think we were like in Seoul, I think is the name of the place, like SOL, yeah. Where she was looking for Tempest, which is like a legendary outlaw.
Was it Tempest or Nero? Which one?
They were looking for Nero, but they came in contact with Tempest. That's the dude that walked in the bar.
Okay.
The nation we're in is Eisen. I'm assuming that's the name of it, and I'm assuming that's like a Bleach reference. Like probably got inspiration from Bleach for their name, and just spelled it different, which is cool.
No, he got a lot of inspiration from different things.
Yeah, but I know the Eisen. We already know what that's from. If that's inspiration for anything, but in this chapter we meet a person named Lord Stonewall. This dude big as fuck. I think he like a giant or something. I don't know. He big as hell though. Clara is our main character. Let's see what we had going on. So while we're looking for, I guess, Nero, the guy Tempest shows up. He ends up having a conversation with her, and then they end up meeting Lord Stonewall. While all this is going on, some faceless guy shows up. Like he literally has no face. I don't.
Didn't he have? Wait, I thought it was a bandana around his eyes though, or something. Really? I thought.
I just thought he was faceless. I don't know. Let me see.
He might have been faceless, but I thought at one point I saw something wrapped around his eyes.
You're not talking about him, right?
Oh, him? Oh, that's who you were talking about?
No, the dude.
Yeah,
it's the dude I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it just looked like they got his eyes stretched out.
Oh, okay.
Cause see right here. It just no face. Well, it just like it made something where the eye's supposed to be in like a line for the nose, but he don't really have like definition to his face to me. Like I don't know, man. One time it looked like to me he had a bandana. Now a whole bunch of people with him had like bandanas on their face, I think, but him, I think he was just faceless.
Faceless man. I mean, it could be like. I'm just saying, it looked like at one point, like maybe that was chapter 4. It looked like a bandana to me when the way the person moved. Yeah. Maybe it was the hair being blown back or something.
But the faceless guy shows up. He's looking for Tempest for whatever reason. I'm assuming like something with wherever he from. They got like beef for him or whatever. So they was looking for him. He ended up finding Clara, of course. She not giving up no information. So they like, I think he had her in like chains or something. And then the big Stonewall guy that they showed this chapter like pops in to like help and saying like you don't have any authority here, you know, like all that kind of stuff. And then they put out something called like a black pass. I don't know what the hell that is, but obviously he had jurisdiction to do whatever he wanted with that. But him and then the Stonewall guy, he starts shooting him, and whatever fucking gun he got is like shooting his body parts off, like it's like shooting limbs off, like an arm and then the leg. So I don't know what kind of gun that was, but that's what we had going on right there. But then I think at the end of the chapter, that's when Tempest pops up, since they were looking for him anyway, or something. Yeah, he popped up at the end. So basically, this big ass fight is about to ensue. That's like what we're leading up to. You can kind of tell. And then I think the faceless guy brought like a lot of dudes with him too. But the name of this chapter was called Lord Stonewall. So that's what it was about. Clara meeting this guy. Like she's basically on a journey to find out stuff about the organization. Like basically why the world is like this. She what's the word I want to use? I mean, she didn't take her name. I don't know the exact word I was about to use, but she basically ran away from home because she's not.
Rebel.
Yeah, that. Because I think she like an adventurer, you can kind of tell, but I think they tried to give her the housewife label, so she wasn't trying to do all that. Yeah. Then it's still funny to me that her dad was like her mom or vice versa or whatever. Like, it was like a whole little act. So I don't know what that was about, but chapter 4 is called Code Name Tempest. Now I don't know with the chapter being the name is if that's the code name he was given, like if that means something specific. Since that's the name of the chapter, that'll be interesting if like that gets talked about later on. But Tempest returns to the town of Seoul. A fierce battle breaks out. Like y'all know how anime battles get. And then it says Claire gets a first look at how the world's most infamous outlaws fight. So like all these people are like either wanted or like like they super ignorant, like a Dragon Ball fight or some shit. Like everybody linking up in the same place, and now a fight about to break out.
Dude went crazy. Dude need somebody head off, sliced them in half, spent their neck around.
He paid attention to all that. Like he was over there. Like he was like, "Is that a head? Like is somebody's head get taken off?" So yeah,
hit him with that tiger knee right.
It's funny that he makes like a censor walrus. It's like a picture of a walrus with like an X on it. So like if one of the panels is censored, that's what it has over it. Cause like during this, I think somebody get their pants like cut off and they fall down. So they got like they ass and shit like censored. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, Tempest shows up to fight the faceless guy since he was looking for him. So like all of that starts popping off. It's interesting that this guy's faceless though. Like I guess that's supposed to be like something, but they all like his little gang start shooting at Tempest, and Tempest basically look like he bulletproof because he just standing there like that's all y'all got. So that starts some other stuff.
And then he get mad. Yeah. When they shoot his gloves, and then
they nicked his gloves, and he literally like needs somebody's head off. So I thought that was. And then she over there like, oh fuck, like run. So he's bodying all these people. You know how you had an anime scene where you just like whipping through all the bad guys. He like over here slicing this guy, kicking this guy, punching this guy. Everybody limbs from this guy head turns all the way around, like that kind of stuff. So this is like the epic fight chapter. I'm assuming like if this was animated, this probably would be a couple episodes. Like.
But this would be the episode. Be like, man, it's finna happen in the next episode. Make sure y'all don't blink.
Oh, and then Isa pops up. Her name is spelled ISA, but it's pronounced like Isa. So that person pops up, and then I want to say they're like a legendary assassin. So they jumping into it. They're saying she's so dangerous that they don't even have like a clear wanted picture of her because I guess only people ever see is her eyes if she fucking somebody up. So that's like so she ended up popping up. Claire and her friend trying to like run while all this going on so that they don't get caught up into it, and faceless guy and them start back fighting again. Well, I don't know if he's just fast or if he could teleport, but like while the kids was running away, he's like popped up behind them like real quick while they was running. So I don't know if that was like a flash step or if that was like a teleport, but faceless guy ends up like overwhelming Tempest at some point, and then they're still trying to. I think what's going on is that the faceless group of people are like rebelling against. They rebelled against the organization too, but I'm assuming like you had that bad group of people. Like you got the Akatsuki, you got them kind of people that just don't obey the rules. They in their own little group. I feel like that's the kind of group he in. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's his thing. So let me see. I don't know. For some reason, it was like they was trying to ask Claire to join them.
I didn't understand it.
Cause who they brought up? Nick, I think. Let me see. Or Zach. My bad. They brought up Zach. But she was like, no, like of course, like we not gonna join you or whatever. But cause they group said they have like certain privileges, so that's why I'm assuming like y'all against the government, but y'all out here doing y'all own thing. However they doing it, they probably got ties to somebody, even though they not legit or whatever. But while all this fighting is going on, the assassin lady jumps in and she picks up like a straw as a weapon and like throws it, and it like hits somebody in the eye, but then like poof, they disappear like shadow clones. But she jumped in it. Obviously, you bad as fuck if you could throw a straw at somebody and like body them with it like a regular ass straw. But anyway, it's still just like this chapter is a lot of fighting, all this fighting going on. And then I want to say at some point, Tempest jumps back into the fight. And then you get the reveal on where like Tempest is Nero, like who they were actually looking for, all this time. So I don't know if he just goes by another name, like, so, because, people be looking for you, or how all that plays into it. But that's pretty much, it sums up the 2 chapters we had. But I don't think the Stonewall guy is dead. I think he's just like really injured. Like, I don't know how this continuity works for his manga. Like, if people like when they get your limbs taken off, because he wasn't a normal person anyway. Like, I think he's still alive though.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this chapter was a lot of deaths and fighting and violence. Yeah, but she's still looking for her answers and everything. So I'm assuming as more chapters come out, you'll get like more stuff. But Nero and Tempest, that was the reveal.
I can see where he's like in certain scenes here. He's inspired by Naruto, One Piece with that pose right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Tempest did a move that like blew the other dude away. So
like that move right there, that's Luffy's stance.
Oh yeah, it is, huh?
Yeah.
But
and
it's cool.
And something Stonewall said was from Naruto.
Ooh.
Oh, gotta read it if you want to know. Go check it out. Boom.
But the links will be in the description. Y'all check it out. Show them some love and some support. Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting though. Like, it's cool for somebody to sit and do their own manga. Like, you done watched all these mangas, you get like different inspiration from different things. I'm sorry. And then you get your own inspiration to create your own thing. So that's cool, like seeing it like this. So but we're gonna to get out of here. Again, that's the name of this manga is Code Name, and the links will be in the description.
Thank you for the support as always. It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.